I am Debbie Haubert. My job title is naturalist. So the bulk of my job is interpretive work or programming. So that means education about the outdoors, also some history education as well. Everybody from age 0 to 99. The farmhouse at Creek Bend Farm is primarily mine. That started in October of '06. So cleaning the house, inventory work, pretty much falls on my shoulders. It was originally built in 1862. It had a connection even in 1862 to the last family members that lived in the house. It was eventually sold through a cousin relationship. So we can kind of loosely say that it was in the same family from 1862 until 2004. It is on the National Register of Historic Sites, and the brick that the house was built out of was actually formed and burned here on site. The family that had this property, they were very much forward thinkers and a bit ahead of their time compared to the general trend around the county, and even, you could even say a little bit in maybe the tri-state area. The house and the barns and even this nature center have a rich connection to the property because so many aspects of their structure came right here from the property. The property, including the house, is also very entrenched in the local community in Lindsay. The family members before held all types of church picnics, Boy Scout camporees, hay rides, ice skating. The whole property was a part of this community in addition to the family that lived in the house. I enjoy it immensely because, as I said, I get to keep learning while I'm on the job. The family before us, they didn't know what was going to happen to their family property, and yet they tracked so much of their own family history. It has made my job interpreting that very easy. We have all kinds of diaries, letters, notes. Some of it is from their family members going back to the Civil War era. So we have photographs and documentation from 1854 until 2004 about the county, the state, and then just their family in general as well. I don't stop learning. I am always having to educate myself so that I can keep up. The bulk of the work that I do is science-based, so science doesn't stop changing. There's always new information coming out. So the fact that I get to continue reading, going to conferences, doing a little bit of my own research to keep up with that. And as far as the history part goes, hearing local stories, having people come in to visit us and they tell us their memories either of this property or they tell me their stories of when their ancestors lived in a different part of Sandusky County.